Hello everybody and welcome back. Mr. Obviously Insane here with some more Kingdom Come Deliverance. Hope you're all enjoying the immersion because we are about to get into it. We're going to head into the church and I'm not going to include everything that I did, but we have some daily activities. So, without further ado, let's get on into it, shall we? Shh. It's okay. It's okay. Sleep. Sleep. So it'd be nice if you had some, Ah! I think I overlooked that. See, how noisy is that stuff? Not very noisy. Okay. Oh, so that's what the key is for. The key is to that thing. Hello? Oh, right. That was not the door we want to open. That's the door we want to open. Very hard. Okay. Let's see. I can open that, but I couldn't open it before. It's weird. Okay. Maybe it's a certain time of day thing? Or a getting caught thing. I don't know. Right. Siskin. Yodok. Antonius. Lucas. Gregor. Shh. Thank you. I kind of thought you had it. Get the hell out of here now. So we've robbed everything we could, right? I think. Okay. Let's see, and there's nothing in there, right? Unfortunate. Okay. Well, I can be in this area. Which seems weird because I can't be in the other area. Actually. My guess would be that's the common area, and then that's probably like a private quarters. Okay. Do I need to talk to anyone or do anything else? No. Are my affairs in order? No. Let's see. Ledechko has lodgings. Yes, I think I'm gonna go there. Mostly because it probably wouldn't be too smart to go back to the lodgings that we just came from. Yeah. Let's see. Before I forget, I should probably put on my actual gear. There we go. Yeah. Let's see.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it? It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on fire, the way he kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone. But he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery. So there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of St. Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. May the Lord watch over you.
I wonder if I could get away with wearing my stolen one.
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum, et vivam. Et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Okay, so I'm Gregor. The plot thickens.
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
It was my choice. For a common lad like me, it's the easiest way to get an education and do something worthwhile with my life.
It looks like we're both here for the same reason. I think we'll get along.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening, so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs.
You're right. It stunk like a terrible. And it's not the first time. It's a mystery.
This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to.
Nah, mate. I'm usually going to bed when the sun comes up.
This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint
Praise be
Procopius.
to our Lord Jesus.
His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware.
Ooh.
Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work. As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren. And above us monks are the prior and the circators, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about it.
Sorry, I guess I couldn't keep up.
The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how. And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here. It occurs to me you might be the man to ask. I'm looking for some lockpicks. Do you know anyone in the monastery who could help me?
Lockpicks? You surprise me, brother. And you, a nobleman's son. But you could ask Brother Celerius. They say he used to be a thief.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlachim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So I left the shop to my brother and decided to become a monk. It's peaceful here. There's food and lots of time to read.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
I guess I was gonna say, you guys would help if I had a lockpick, eh? Which reminds me. Wonder if this is gonna work. Uh, Close you, just in case. Oh, pebbles? Oh. Say, I'd rather actually just take 3 lockpicks. 2 lockpicks, actually, for now. Huh. Genius. Wrong button. Can you close the door? Thank you. Nobody heard nothing. Hello. Come back for you later. So I guess it doesn't apply.
Servus.
Huh. So that's what it looks like. 'Cause the courtyard's all over there, right? That is kind of neat. You should have grabbed your torch. Yeah, you should have did. It's alright. Let's just get this show on the road. Crap. Yeah, yep. Okay. I was hoping there'd be a torch in there, to be perfectly honest. I'm new. I got lost. Don't be mad at me. No, what's down here? Oh, that must be solitary. Good to know. The hell are these things? Oh,
You've seen us drinking here, so either join in or swear you won't tell a soul. You wouldn't want to end up like Lucas now, would you?
All right. I wouldn't mind some wine.
That's more like it. Sit down and have a drink, my lad.
oh, you actually want me to sit down? Okie doke.
Left to drink to.
To our
There's the
fresh
sit.
young novices, our swift steeds, and our boundless sellers.
You and your novices, you old pervert. A toast to our future abbot.
I'll drink to that. So, to John, the future abbot, and a pox on Nevers.
That killjoy? He'd love to have us all under his thumb. Fat chance.
Don't worry. Those youngsters will wise up once they hear all about him.
Will they believe it?
Even if just 2 or 3 of them do, it'll help us. So, to Abbot John.
To Abbot John.
Alright, let's have a chat.
Talk to me, brother.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like, drinking?
But we're all monks.
Youngster, when you're as old as I, you'll understand.
But you're the cicators. You're the ones meant to be keeping order here. How can gambling and drinking be a fitting part of a monk's life?
If you really want to know, see for yourself.
All right, have it your way.
What troubles you?
You mentioned Yodok. What does he do for you?
Well, nothing much. He's just a little suckling like you. He'll do whatever it takes to stay on our good side. Sometimes we make use of him when there are errands to run.
Where do you get the wine from? I thought the monastery cellars were guarded.
So they are. But this wine isn't from the monastery. Listen, lad, would you help us out with something? This cask is almost empty and we need a new one. We're a bit old for such exertions, but you, on the other hand...
I'll help you. What do I need to do?
Ha! I knew it. Help Novice Yorick arrange for a new cask. Talk to him first thing in the morning, and by tomorrow night, the cask can be on the table.
All right, I'll talk to him. Let's drink.
That's the idea. And what should we drink to?
How about to the abbot?
To the abbot it is. But wait a minute, lad. Which one?
To Abbot John.
That's more like it.
I'll be going, brothers. It's been good to sit with you a while.
Do us a favor, brother. Stay a little longer and have another drink with us. Here, some wine for you.
Oh, all right, but that's the last cup.
I shouldn't say good. I can get out of it. Excellent. I don't want to have any more drinks. Keep my wits about me.
What's there left to drink to?
To our fresh young novices, our swift steeds, and our boundless...
But that's quite interesting. And with the people that beat me. Sorry, horsey. And with the people that beat you if you don't, do what you're supposed to be doing. Why are you crouching, Henry? Or should I say Grigor? Wait, what time is it? Ah, we got some time. Let's poke around and see what's up here. Actually, no. We'll even go back downstairs and see. Just back down and drink. Why not? Hello. Hello. We'll leave you there for now.
It looks like I found a little monastic treasure trove. I wonder who stashed that here.
Is it anything in here? Hello? No. Very easy. So there's not going to be anything in this. Probably just cobwebs and dust. Oh, linen closet. Oh. There's the drunkenness. I'm like, wait, why is the world spinning? 'Cause you're drunk, lad. You're drunk. So, dude, yeah, maybe we will go downstairs for one more. Why not? I'm only slightly tipsy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stay upright. Stay upright.
What's there left to drink to?
To our fresh young novices, our swift steeds, and our bound...
What is it, brother?
Let's drink.
That's the idea. And what should we drink to?
How about to the abbot?
To the abbot it is. But wait a minute, lad. Which one?
To Abbot John.
That's more like it.
Cheers, lads. All right.
I'll say one thing, brother. This wine would grace the Pope's table.
I'm not so sure.
So I'm not sure how much more I can take before I decide to fall over, and I gotta get back up those stairs, so... Whoop. That's it. They've also been doing that, like, every night since they've probably, you know, been able to, so... Sleeping safe. Alright. Gonna have to get back into what's his name's chamber at some point. Because I think it was Antonius. Not you. Not you. You. I'm pretty sure it's him. Need to confirm it. I don't need to figure out how to kill him. I'm not gonna kill him in here. How am I gonna get him out of here? Maybe. Okay. Think, Grigor, think. What are we going to do? But... we'll see. Alright. Can I go... do thingies now? Yes, we can. There we go. I have to plan how to get... how to get him out of here. And then, where am I gonna put the body? This thing. I have a feeling you... door over there. Okay, I want to know where this door goes. So tonight that'll be our goal. Are we done? Can I go now? No? Wasn't it? Or is it till 6? I think it's till 6, right? Okay. Let's keep it ahead. Wait for you. Hasn't told me yet. Eat with the others. Let's see. Even on the slow one, we're still walking faster than all these guys. But, you know, I don't really have anywhere to go. You're generally not in a rush. We're in a bit of a rush because we want to get out of here.
When anyone receives the name of abbot, he ought to govern his disciples with a twofold teaching. That is to say, he should show them all that is good and holy, by his deeds even more than by his words, expounding the Lord's commandments in words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts by
Brother Solidarius.
harder hearts and ruder
Oh, aren't you the one with the lockpicks?
should always remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed, from him more is required. Let him make no distinction of
Nom
persons
nom.
in the monastery. Let
Chili?
him not love one more than another, unless it be one whom he finds better in good works or in obedience. And let him not shut his eyes to the faults of offenders, but since he has the authority, let him cut out those faults by the roots as soon as they begin to appear. Remembering the fate of Heli, the priest
Need to
of
get to
Simon,
know.
the well-disposed and those of good understanding,
kinda know
let him
you.
correct with verbal admonition the first and
Gotta get to know
second time.
you.
But bold,
So let's sit
hard,
down.
proud, and disobedient,
Is it gonna let me sit?
he should curb at the very beginning of their ill-doing by stripes and other bodily punishments, knowing that it is
Is
written,
there only like the one
"Evil is
spot?
not corrected with words." And again, beat your son with the rod, and you will deliver his soul from death.
Weird.
Rule of Saint Benedict.
Okay. Henry, why are you ostracizing yourself, bud? Go sit next to the dude that we want to talk to, eh?
Tied at certain times in manual labor, and again at fixed hours in sacred reading. To that end,
Okay.
times for each to be prescribed,
Table is a little bugged out. I mean, it's got to be hard to get all those people to sit around there and have thoughts and stuff. You gonna let me sit there? Okay, that works. That works. Hey, you. Yorak. Let's have a chat.
Greetings, brother. I'm Gregor, and I'm new here.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest of the novices. I hope you'll like it here in the monastery and that you won't get into trouble.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the order. I suggest you get to know the older monks. You never know when it might come in handy.
I'm interested in the other novices. Do you know anything about Antonius?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. Antonius is all right. You can rely on him. He won't betray your confidence. He's always happy to help, which is more than can be said for the other brothers.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. I'm just the ordinary son of a landowner, now a monk. There's nothing in my past, present, or future that anyone could find interesting.
Why did you join the monastery?
Because it was better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, I'm not entitled to inherit my father's estate, but he was kind enough to sell off some cattle and send me here. And you know what? I'm glad to be here. It's better than mucking out manure.
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book.
I have no idea. Why don't you ask Brother Librarian?
I was talking last night with the brother Cicators. It seems you're to fetch them a cask of wine. Like last time.
Yes, it's true.
I'd like to help you.
Would you really do it? To get hold of the wine, we'll have to leave the monastery for a bit. I know it's forbidden, but we've no other option. If wine started going missing here, someone would notice. But to leave the monastery, we need the keys. And only the prior has those.
Wait a moment. Are you saying I'm supposed to steal the prior's keys so I can go and steal wine somewhere else?
You see why I don't want to do it myself now, do you? I don't have what it takes. I can't get those keys, but you could. Or you might be able to pick the locks.
But you've done it once before, haven't you?
Last time the prior was sick, and he left the monastery keys in the Circator's care. So they unlocked the gates for me. This time we'll have to steal the keys.
How can I get hold of the keys, do you think?
I don't know, but it might be possible to do this without them. Brother Celerius, the cellar keeper, used to be a burglar. He knows his way around locks, and maybe could help us, if you could find a way to arrange it.
Do you think he'll want to take part in theft?
No, but he could give some advice, or maybe get some lockpicks to open the gate. You'll figure something out.
If you think so, I can try.
Once you have the key or some lockpicks, come and see me and we'll make our plan.
I found a book, coin and a dagger under a floor slab. Any idea whose they might be?
This is odd. I have no idea.
The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on daily manual. Idleness is the enemy of the soul. Therefore, the brethren should be occupied at certain times in manual labor.
Fair enough. Okay.
Praise be to our Lord.
Be well.
Times for each may be prescribed as follows. From Easter until the calends of a
Is it gonna talk to you? No. I'd have to get up and do that.
whatever is necessary until about the 4th hour. From the 4th hour until about the 6th, apply themselves to read. After the 6th hour, having left the table, let them rest on their beds in perfect silence.
My name's Gregor, a novice.
You can call me Siskin. But are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although it's not important. Welcome to Purgatory.
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk about my past.
Are you hiding something? Why are you so reluctant to tell me anything about yourself?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka of Pardubitz? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And, being the youngest, the lot fell on me. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me, in a monastery. So I took what coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
But you didn't have to come here if you didn't want to.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death, so be it. But to get rid of me while he's still alive...
What about the dagger?
That's a memento of better times. Father gave me that when I was a little lad. And it's done right by me more than once, when I got drunk somewhere with the wrong sort of people.
Do you know how to fight?
And how? Boozing and brawling. God, how I miss that here.
What's your plan with this treasure?
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit, and then I'll take the silver and run off somewhere, far, far away from here.
They must have realized you robbed them.
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my my siblings, arguing with the abbot to give it back.
And you stashed away the remainder?
Indeed so.
Cheeky bastard.
That's all I wanted to know.
Please, keep it to yourself. Especially the part about the coin.
I'd be interested to hear what you think about the other novices. Tell me about Antonius.
Well, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with of course the exception of myself, it would be Antonius. He has a calm soul, he's easy to talk to, and you can always rely on him.
I'm interested in Yodok.
What could interest you about him? He's a no-good rat. He'll turn you in for the price of a turnip. I'd bet my life that if he wasn't here, he'd be a cumin scat, bowing and scraping for a few groschen.
That doesn't sound too flattering.
It wasn't meant to. No matter what you do here, watch out for him. He's got his eye on everyone, and he'll rat on you for even the slightest of infractions.
That's all. Thanks. There's something I should tell you. Something you won't be happy to hear. I'm here to find someone, and, to do away with him. But listen, it's not murder. Not when it's a man like him. He's one of the brigands who burned down Neuhof. He doesn't deserve to live.
What's he doing here? And who are you?
They call him Pious because he used to be a priest. When he found out a lot of people were after him, he hid away here. And as you can see, escaped suspicion. They sent me here to find him and bring him to justice. He's one of the novices.
So we have one outlaw and one assassin in our midst. This place is a lot more exciting than I expected. Do you know who it is?
Well, that's just it. No, but I hope I'll track him down soon. If you find any clue that could lead me to him...
I swear I don't know anything. Except that I'm not the one you're looking for.
I won't tell you more, and I'd like you to keep silent about this too.
You're talking about killing in the monastery. I really should report it.
Would you do that? I have a feeling you wouldn't.
You're right. I'll keep it to myself. I've got problems enough of my own without involving myself in yours. And besides, I mean to be gone from here within a year, so why should I care what happens with the monastery?
Thank you, Siskin. I appreciate it. How is it that you don't get any penance for missing morning prayers?
I've paid off the circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time. No one's too awake at that time of the morning.
I'm Gregor, a novice. I saw you at the ceremony.
I know. It was hard not to notice you.
And you are?
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
I'd like to know something about the other novices.
I don't know much, but ask away.
What can you tell me about Siskin?
Not a lot. I don't know him. Actually, I don't know much about him at all. Except that he's not a stickler for rules.
Do you know anything about Yodok?
I don't. He doesn't like me, and he's on very friendly terms with the circators. That's about it.
Tell me about Antonius.
I'd like to, but there's nothing to tell. I've never spoken to him. I've never asked about him.
Are you joking? Don't you know anyone at all here?
Why should I?
I'd have thought you might want to know who you'll be spending the rest of your life with. I definitely do. In fact, I probably already know more about them than you do.
Don't get upset. I'm sorry I can't tell you more. I just haven't felt like getting to know anyone yet.
In the night, I overheard the cicadas in the cellar. They were talking about you.
Oh, no. So it's still not over. This isn't a life in service of God. This is purgatory.
Lucas, what's going on?
What do you think? Just like you, I saw the cicadas drinking and playing hazard as if they were in a brothel.
You should have joined them.
Join them in their sinful pursuits. Yes, perhaps I should have, but I refuse to do it. I warned them if they didn't stop, I'd go and tell the prior. But instead of mending their ways, they vented their anger on me. You've picked the wrong people to make enemies of, Lucas, they told me. Now I can't even count how many days and nights I've spent locked up in solitary confinement for the tiniest offences, or for no offence at all.
Is there something I can do to help?
Would you? I think all it might take is for you to go and sit down with them, have a talk, set things straight, then they'd leave me alone. But I'm afraid even this path leads nowhere. They'd probably start hounding you as well.
I'm not afraid of them.
Brother, you have the courage I lack. May the grace of God be upon you.
I've heard that you, that you enjoy the company of men. Is there any truth to it?
What? How do you know that?
I read it in the abbot's book.
What? The abbot's book is locked up in his chambers, and he'd never allow anyone to read it. Did you break in? But why? Just so you could dig something up on me?
I was looking for something else, but I just happened to come across your story.
No matter what you were looking for, you crossed a line that shouldn't be crossed. But don't worry, I won't tell on you if you promise me the same. Yes, you can call me a sodomite, a sinner, a monster, the spawn of Satan. But tell me this, Gregor. Can I help the way I am? I tell you, it's a test of my faith. A test so daunting you can't even imagine it.
You're right. I found it interesting, but I'm not judging you. You are the way you are. You should be true to yourself.
I'm glad you aren't like the others. Thank you for not passing judgment. I swear to God, I've never lain with another man. I've never sinned. When my father wanted me to find a wife and start a family, I told him the truth, and he had me sent here. And in a way, I was glad. My guilt had been consuming me, and I knew in the monastery I'd find peace. The Lord sees my soul, and he knows it's pure.
There's something I should tell you. Something secret. I'm looking for someone here in the monastery.
You're looking for someone? But you're a novice, aren't you?
I am a novice. At least until I find the man I'm looking for.
Why would you be looking amongst monks? You know, the laws of man aren't valid here. In the cloister, we're subject to divine law, the law of the church.
I'm looking for a footpad who's hiding out here in the monastery. He had a hand in raising the Neuhof farm. He's taken many lives.
I heard something about that. But why are you telling me all this?
Because you could help me. It has to be one of the other novices.
That can't be. Have you told the prior? What are you going to do to this man once you find him?
Talk to him. Then I'll see. Do you have any idea which of the novices could be the imposter I'm looking for?
I don't know, and I don't care to know. I wish you'd never told me. Now I won't be able to sleep at night.
Very interesting indeed. So it's definitely not you. Pretty sure it's not you. And we know it's not you. It really does only leave you. And I do find it odd how four of us are over here. And he's conveniently over there. Trying his utter damnedest to blend in like he's been here forever. I'm seeing right through that. Okay, well, yeah, we have a pretty good idea, I think, but just suspicions at this point. It's too early to certainly tell. They all seem to have their own little bit of a story, and we kind of did find that book, so should be interesting. But like I said, I'm not going to show everything. I'll try to cut out like the side quest things and just stick to the main storyline. But, I mean, I was there, so I did it. But I hope you guys did enjoy. Apologize for the lateness of the upload on this one, but as always, folks, until next time, take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!